Hey guys, it's 2 weeks until Comic Con and the programming has begun to be released. All the big names are supposed to be there this year. The Avengers, Dark Knight Rises, Man of Steel. But all the big names are bowing out this year. And what are they giving us instead? Twilight, Breaking Dawn Part 1, Ghost Rider 2, Napoleon Dynamite, the animated series. The Comic Con programming is put out 14 days to 10 days before the actual convention, and believe me, I've been looking forward to this for a week. Today the Comic Con website released the programming for Wednesday, preview night, and for Thursday, and I wasted no time getting together with the Professional Ink staff and deciding which panels we're going to hit up on Thursday. It's already been decided that Gina, Felicia, and I will be attending preview night since we volunteered last year. Dominic, however, will have to stay behind with our other two tag-alongs since they didn't volunteer and thus can't get in. Preview Night is offering a first look into 4 new shows, whether completely original or based off books or other series. First on the list is Alcatraz, J.J. Abrams' new project. The summary is pretty vague, pretty much saying that the series is based off Alcatraz. However, it does offer that there are some stars from Lost, Fringe, Heroes, and Sons of Anarchy in the show, and writers from Lost and Kyle XY. Second on the list is Person of Interest, which is a crime thriller from the mind of Jonathan Nolan, who worked on The Dark Knight, and with the help of J.J. Abrams' company Bad Robot. Third on the list, and this is the one I'm least looking forward to, is The Secret Circle. It's from the author of The Vampire Diaries, and the CW is running it again, which means that it's just going to be chock full of pretty faces, the writing's going to be horrible, and I'm not looking forward to this at all. The last thing on the list is Supernatural, the animated series. Now, I've already seen the first couple episodes of Supernatural, the animated series, because it's been put out online, it's been hanging around for a while. It's based off the United States show Supernatural, which was created by Eric Kripke, and that's one of my favorite shows, so I've sort of known about this for a while, but I think it's pretty cool that they'll be debuting the English version at Comic-Con. That's it for preview night, just those 4 premieres, so then we move on to Thursday. Thursday has an okay lineup, nothing I'm really too hyped about. The first thing on our list is going to be the site panel, which is just the cast and crew of the TV show coming to talk about the new season. I know that Felicia's pretty hyped up about this one, so we're going to take a chance and go see it. It was pretty fun last year, and she has tons of footage from it. After that, we'll either hit up the 20th Century Fox movie premieres, or we'll go to the Star Wars Old Republic panel. Now, me personally, I'm more interested in the Star Wars Old Republic panel. I'm more of a pop culture, comics, video games sort of guy over movies. So I'd rather go see this panel about the game, which, even though it has beautiful cinematic trailers, we haven't seen any gameplay, so I'm kind of worried about that. But the trailers itself are already selling the game for me. From the Star Wars panel, we might go to some less frequented panels, just because it's sort of special interest to us. We might go to a voice acting panel because Gina's interested in voice acting. We might go to writing movies for fun and profit, or other panels related to that because the crew at Freshly Inked is actually working on our own film project, whether web series or movie, TV show, we're not sure yet. We have the idea, we're working it out, we're writing it, so those would be beneficial to us. The last object of Thursday night is probably the biggest thing I'll be looking forward to all day, and that is the Star Wars Fan Film Awards. Now those are where, obviously, as the title implies, the fans make their own Star Wars themed films, and they're judged, and the top films are competing at Comic-Con, and the winner will be picked by George Lucas, the creator of Star Wars. So it'll be pretty fun to go see these films, see George Lucas, and it'll be an entertaining way to end the night. It was either that or go to the Dr. Horrible sing-along vlog screening, and since we've already all seen that, have the soundtracks, have the songs memorized, we think the Star Wars would be the better choice, more entertaining, plus it's George freaking Lucas. So you might be asking yourself as you watch these videos and read our blogs, how does a crew of financially challenged college students attend all 4 days of Comic-Con with hotel and food and souvenirs? It's actually pretty easy. The convention is this cool service where you volunteer for 3 hours a day for the convention, and they let you into everything for free. Even though it's 3 hours away from the panels in the showroom, it's really not that bad. Last year we got placed in the volunteer pool, which is extra volunteer bodies, and if they need anybody to fill any spots, they pick you. A lot of times you end up sitting there. We sat there for 2 hours. You sit there for 2 hours in the volunteer pool, they let you go. You're out of volunteering, you just kind of miss 2 hours of fun. But there's other jobs like line control, sometimes you're in panels, sometimes you're stuffing bags. It's really not that bad, really easy. It's just 3 hours a day, you get in for free, all 4 days, and that leaves you with just the hotel funds. And If you have multiple people going, you can split a room, and it's not even that bad. So, if you want to get on the volunteer list, contact us, leave us your email, and we will email you when we get the volunteer information. Because past volunteers get an email. Usually it's around March. This year it was a little earlier. So we can email you when we know the info, and that way you can sign up and you can come with us next year. Another tip for first-time Comic-Con goers, timing. Timing is going to be everything this year. If you have a panel you're really looking forward to, take into consideration a couple things. What's before the panel? Is it a more popular show? If it is, then the line is going to be long anyway, and you're going to be delayed because people are going to be trying to get into that panel before you. Try sitting through the panel before if it's that important to you. That way, you can get better seats, you can move up, you can see the crew better, you can see your favorite actors. It's less of a hassle that way. Also take into consideration what's after your panel. Are people going to be doing the same thing in your panel? Are they going to be sitting through to see something afterwards? If so, you're going to need to plan accordingly. Timing is going to be everything, like I said, so make use of your resources. On the Comic-Con website, they list the programming for all 4 days. They also have a link for something called My Sketch, and what you do is you go down the programming, it's a really simplified version, and you pick out what you want to see. That way you know when you can volunteer, where you can go to peruse the showroom floor, where you can go to attempt to get an autograph, where you can have some downtime and go try to eat, or you can even go upstairs, sign up with the 501st Stormtroopers, that's always a good choice. Basically what you want to do at Comic-Con is have fun. I can't tell you how excited I am, and how excited I was this morning when I realized that Wednesday and Thursday programming is up. That means it's 2 weeks until Comic-Con, 14 days. Come on. For the Freshly In crew, what we have to do now is finish our costumes. Most of them are done, there's a couple last minute details we're working on right now as we speak. We'll be bringing you pictures, blogs, vlogs, and more from the showroom floor and the panels. If you'd like to buy you a souvenir while we're there, go ahead and go over to our contact page and donate to our cause by using the Pay the Help button. Head over to the forum page to let us know what panels you want footage from, and leave any thoughts, concerns, opinions, or comments on this vlog using the comment button. We'll be live in 2 weeks. This is Blaze signing out.